Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Garlaanx here bringing you a new Neverwinter video, and today, as the title suggests, we're talking about Module 31.5, should be coming out at the end of August of 2025, so it is on the preview server. We have a couple important things here. First and foremost, we have the Slaughterhouse Arena, which is an extension of the Thay map. It's a new event, challenge you. It's literally like what we had before. What was it? The Trial of Blood or whatever it was called. So you'll be able to take advantage of that. A lot of people have been asking for this, and they have finally got it. Xbox controller support. You can now bring the console interface to PC. Plug in your Xbox controller and jump right in. I've been using a keyboard for a long time, but I'm also a console player. I play Neverwinter on Xbox and have for, over 10 years. So for me to plug in my Xbox controller into my PC and play on PC, that's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. It took them 12 years to do it, but here we are. We have the Master Dungeon Trial Leaderboard, which is just garbage. No one cares about this. I actually think, am I still logged in the game? I think I'm still logged in the game. I am still logged in the game. Here. It's a new tab, the very top here. Leaderboards. So they have all of the master trials and dungeons. And then you can simply look up stuff. I think the only thing on preview is like Shackles of Divinity, for instance. If we look here, if it lets us search. There we go. So completions, damage, kills, blocks, healing. No one cares about any of this. I mean, you could simply go into the trial and wipe 10 times and you're going to maximize your damage. Same thing with healing. If you wipe 10 times, you're going to maximize your healing. Like, these are irrelevant leaderboards, but hey, it is what it is, I guess, It's something they added, it's something we could have had, 8 years ago, I guess. I don't know. And then we have Illusions extension. So there's going to be a new tab as well as a bunch of new illusions. Trail illusions and footprint illusions. I'm going to have a whole separate video on the illusions, so keep an eye out for that. So again, this is only on PC. They did not put this on console preview server for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So feedback, blah, blah, blah. So Thay's Slaughterhouse, I'm not going to do a video on this until it actually releases. There's a lot of bugs with it right now. It is a limited time event. So I did play when it was available, and there was a lot of bugs with it. So hopefully they get those figured out. It is in Thay. So you simply go and talk to them, and it is what it is. So PvE, again, so it's essentially the same thing as the Module 28 Arena of Blood. If you guys remember the Arena of Blood, you go in there and you do wave after wave after wave after wave. The more waves you complete, obviously the more currency you will get. Power-ups, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Mark of the Slaughterhouse is what you are going to be rewarded. There is going to be the Slaughterhouse Quartermaster, which I didn't film. Again, I'll film all this stuff when it actually goes live. And then there's going to be a PvP phase. The exciting thing about PvP is that it's going to be 1v1 or 2v2. So that piques my interest because you can 1v1 or 2v2. That's kind of fun instead of just 5v5. Now, of course, Neverwinter is beyond unbalanced when it comes to PvP. Certain classes are going to dominate other classes. PvP has and will never be balanced in Neverwinter. But nevertheless, it'll be fun to go in and just, jerk around. It's something new to do, essentially. And the fact that it's 1v1 and 2v2, that's fun. Instead of the typical standard 5v5, we have a couple other things to do. Now, you will need a token to enter the PvP phase. That's a token of blood, which you can purchase with the currency. So every time you want to do PvP, I'm assuming you're going to need the token of blood. And then it literally costs, I think, 30 marks to get one token. But if you win the PvP, you get double back or something. Yeah, winning a PvP match rewards you with 60, basically doubling your investment. Now, if you lose, then you lose, I guess. But if you win, you're going to double it. So, not too bad, not too bad. everyone is scaled down to 85,000 item level, but it doesn't matter. There's items in the game that have been severely broken in PvP, so item level is irrelevant. So that's pretty much everything I want to talk about for Module 31.5. It doesn't appear that we're getting any content unless they put out more preview stuff, but I mean, we're coming into August, so everything should be finished. I don't see there actually being any content coming in 31.5, which is upsetting. They most likely spent a lot of time on this illusion bullshit. Again, I'll have a whole separate video on that. Make sure you guys look out for that. But yeah, Module 31.5 is just going to be a little half module, essentially. Slaughterhouse may or may not be fun. We'll have to dive in depth on a separate video on that when it finally releases. The Xbox controller support is huge. The leaderboards are trash. No one cares. No one cares about that. So that's all I got for you folks today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, as always, leave them below. And I'll see you guys real soon.